was one more thing, and it's about the Sidemen.
Oh.
You know how they're doing another charity match? It's very controversial because now obviously they've been split into the different teams.
Whoa.
So it's a bit controversial who's on what team. He was just so angry, and he was like, no, I'm not going there anywhere else. I'll go anywhere, not there. And I was like, you're just saying that because I'm saying that I will be happy to go there. And you're just like...
He's a man who knows what he wants.
And I'm just
Your
like...
demise.
Whatever Tilly doesn't want.
I got the call, I think, from Leo to tell us what had happened. And when
He just went, so the show's started, by the way.
I wish there were cameras in the car for how quickly me and Max just dropped everything, got out the car and started moving. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, have we got an episode for you today. First of all, welcome back. Thanks for having us. All right, Dobby, pipe down.
Why are you stopping cameras? What are you doing?
He's making noise.
Sorry, can you just carry on? I don't know.
Well, anyway, welcome back to the 14 Again podcast. I'm Harvey, that's Max, and that over there is Tilly, who's been doing so much. You've been seeing shows. You've been.
That's about it, no?
Yeah, pretty much. You don't really do anything other than go to school. So when you do literally anything else, it's quite exciting.
It is exciting.
Yeah.
We
It's
went
quite
to
exciting
something.
when you actually get up in the mornings. That's quite a similar feeling as well, isn't it?
Okay, just because I wake up at 10 and you have to wake up at 7, right? We can't keep having this argument.
Yeah, I know,
Sometimes.
but you then come at me for being boring because of school, so I'm obviously going to come back.
I didn't say that.
Sometimes I'll wake up.
agreed.
You just decided to attack me.
Oh my days.
Can you guys? Is this on?
No, we're just figuring things out over here, so don't even worry about it,
Right.
Plonky.
Sometimes I'll wake up at 7 a.m. and I'll think in solidarity. I'll think I could wake up now and be with Tilly for the day and feel, you know, the strife
We wouldn't be with
and the
Tilly,
pain, not literally with her, but like metaphorically with her. You know, I'm standing with you. I can feel the pain of the early morning, and then I'll look at my phone and go, no, just go back to
though.
sleep.
You don't have to be up right now.
Why
And
would I do
also,
that?
Might I reinstate? We already fucking did it
Oh,
years
I
ago.
get really upset
So
about this conversation.
It's a bad
I think
argument.
school was
It's
a bit of a PTSD time for Max.
It absolutely was. I hated it. And,
Yeah.
you know, I had to endure it. And I totally get where you're coming from. I feel you in that sense. Shit is rough. It happened.
look at her
but
go. She's yawning all over the place. She's
It's just 'cause
exhausted.
Max is talking.
That's fair. That's so fair.
Brutal.
So we have a bunch of stuff this week. We've got the childhood myth segment that we set up last week. We've got a great one for you guys. It's coming later in the episode, and it's going to be whether or not if you watch too much TV, do your eyes go square? But we're not doing that now. We're going to talk about it later. We just wanted to let you know that's what the topic is. I'm giving you guys some time to think about it, think it over.
Silly question.
I know. But before we do that, we recently went to see a show all together, which was very exciting and very overstimulating because there were so many people there that we knew. There was a red carpet. That's intense. But
So first mistake, I didn't think there was going to be a red carpet. I don't know why. I don't know where I should re-look at the thing that got sent through to us, but I don't think it. Did it say red carpet on it?
very
Shit.
boldly.
Okay.
Well, I got told that there was going to be, but like that you said to Mum that it was just casual.
Yeah, well, this is the thing, because we went like 2 years ago, and they gave us just like normal. This is what happened, right? They gave us normal tickets, and we
to
just
a
rocked
normal
up.
show.
Yeah.
They gave us tickets to a normal show, not the premiere.
Well, yeah, but
the
that's why I
difference.
was like assuming, because I didn't even know they did that for Cirque du Soleil. Like, what? Why? Why do they do that? I love it, but why? Just a show, isn't it? They don't do that for every show.
It's all right because you had a really cool new jacket that you got to wear.
Yeah, people keep asking where it's from, and I have no clue.
That's actually so true. I think at least 2 or 3 people until he just blankly stared at them like,
But yeah, we look sick. Me and Tilly actually somewhat sort of matched the streetwear vibe, and then there's you in black.
Yeah, you said you were going to match jackets with me.
No, I didn't.
Because me and Harvey have matching jackets.
I didn't. Okay, so there's a video that's just recently come out where the Spain vlog, and we did say that we'd wear those matching jackets together everywhere. But first of all, we didn't talk about it.
Were you not there when Harvey said that we should both wear them to the Cirque du Soleil thing?
I don't know
might have
about
been-
Cirque du Soleil.
It might have been
thing.
Mum that was
Might have
there.
been Mum, because now
It
I
was,
remember.
yes.
But
Because I said you need to pack it so you remember to wear it.
listen, Tills. Sometimes you look at your wardrobe and you go, "That there looks way cooler than that
What,
there."
all black?
Yeah, it was Wind and Sea. It was a big waffle knit sweatshirt. It was lovely.
I don't remember.
Shout
what you
out
wore.
Wind and
So
Sea.
this is the thing, like, at the end of the day, what we were trying to say from that is we did feel a little bit underdressed, but
I looked awesome.
yeah, no, we all looked
Thanks,
fine.
everyone.
We all looked fine. It was just there were some people in like crazy suits or crazy dresses. Lee Mack's family just rocked up in like I think that what they wear around the house.
That's awesome.
Which is fine.
Yeah. A comedian from the UK.
Yeah. Which I was like, okay, well at least we're on similar level to what they went for as well. That makes me feel better about myself. But it was a bit daunting, and I think especially for Tilly, because actually me and Tilly got there slightly earlier. Harvey was joining from elsewhere, late, might I add.
Listen, I've got places to be.
And so because he was
You
late,
weren't at the places you were meant to be.
I was at Paul, actually. I was having a sandwich.
But yeah, so me and Tilly got there early. We were waiting around for ages. I was like, do you know what, Tills? Let's just go and do this first step and repeat, because it was in front of the big sign, whatever. Me and Tills walk over to it, stand in front of it. First thing the photographer says is, "You look awkward, sweetie. Lower your shoulders." And I was like,
That's not what he said.
That is exactly what he said.
Not what he said.
Pretty much what he
That
said.
is not what he said at all.
I might have paraphrased the odd word.
Sweetheart.
Awkward was used. Shoulders was
Shoulders
used.
was not used.
They
Shoulders was not
absolutely
used.
You could have said,
were.
Max, get your awkward shoulders out of the shot. No.
Well, no, but I
Possibility.
actually defended Tilly for a second. Went, all right. It's her first one. She, a little bit.
No,
nervous.
this didn't happen. Are we playing the lying game or something?
I think this dude's rocked up to this record with a different agenda, because I can't tell my story right now and I'm freaking out.
I would have turned to her. And I'd have gone like shaking.
Yeah. For the
But
photo,
this
they would have
did
loved
not
that.
And then
happen.
she would've been
She's
great.
lucky that I'm a nice enough brother to not do that. And I actually turned to her and went, "Don't worry about it. Just chill. You'll be fine." You were fine. Why do
What do
you
you-
have
okay,
it? Yeah, go on.
what do
Tell
you think
your
happened?
side of the night.
He was just he literally just said, "Oh, looking a bit awkward." That was it. That was all that happened. And then Max was like, "Oh yeah, haven't done this much," or something like that.
I said it's her photos,
I said
thought.
it's her first time. That's what I turned to him
Yeah,
and
but
said.
you just paraphrased the whole entire
I didn't.
thing.
You almost said exactly what I just said.
No.
What else? What else?
Hang on,
No,
me
you
and
said
me and
about
Dobby.
the shoulders. I think it was the shoulders.
yeah,
that got
yeah,
me.
yeah.
You didn't say anything about my shoulders.
Me and Dobby are going to rate your awkwardness on a scale of 1 to
Okay.
10. So we're now going to review these photos. That you guys
Tilly
took.
was stood like that emoji.
I wasn't.
The person
I
emoji. You know, the
wasn't.
one that just
So
stands there. Like,
shout
wasn't.
out to Lara Mills 4, who I found this from on Instagram. There's
I posted it.
well, okay. there's the image. Dobby, what do you think?
I wouldn't have noticed it if you didn't point it out.
Yeah, genuinely, I didn't think you guys looked awkward at all. I would have texted you guys.
That's actually the better shot. You
saying-
should look at my Instagram.
You look like dweebs, but I'm gonna give that awkward, very awkward being a 10, and not awkward being a 1. I'm gonna give that a 2. I think
Thank
that's
you.
barely awkward.
Look at my post.
Hang on, where's?
I think it's the grin that does it.
Also, I was really cold.
Is that not the same photo?
It might be. Oh, it might be actually.
That is the same photo, I
Oh
think.
shit! I might use the same one. Sorry, I thought it was a different one.
But
I
yeah,
was really cold as well.
it was a bit chilly outside. Yeah, windy.
Should have brought a coat.
Oh my days. The
You
rage rate's
numpty.
actually gonna get to me.
You'll catch a cold if you don't wear a coat.
Yeah, you will. You'll catch a cold. Good callback.
Thanks, man.
Remember that from last episode.
Yes.
But I don't even know if it's worth me talking anymore because she's not going to respond to me. But did you enjoy your time at Cirque du
Yes,
Soleil?
I did.
Wonderful. What
Big
was your
egg.
What was your favourite part? Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, do you know what we do need to do? I don't even think it's going to make it into the short form content. It probably won't. But what I will say is we were talking about the egg in the short form content and said to people that we'd update them on what happened in the show. If once the show started, I remember
the
that
egg
being
was
a
gone
piece to camera.
instantly.
Yeah, the egg just disappeared. It was crazy. It just sort of went in on itself and off the stage. It was mad. Anyway, favorite part?
the swinging ones.
The swinging
She
one.
nearly got dropped.
Trapeze. Where they
Oh,
were, where they
yeah,
were,
the trapeze was
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
It was quite cool.
They did nearly drop one of them at one point. It was crazy.
Mine was the flippers. They were fun. that whole wall climbing.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
the trampolines.
scene,
Oh my gosh, that was so exciting to watch. Just all the
Yeah.
little frogs just flipping about.
They
and-
all almost nailed it as well. Like no one really messed up. There was one point where the trampoline guy, where he meant to go straight and he went that way instead, and it was like, oh, okay. But yeah, no, I think the main reason Cirque is so fun to watch is because it is genuinely people putting themselves in life-threatening situations for about an hour. So it's like, yeah,
Frogs.
fair.
The trampoline guys were meant to be frogs.
I thought they were supposed to be grasshoppers because they started
No,
with
there
those.
were grasshoppers. They had the leg things
Yeah.
at the start.
I got
Yeah.
frog vibes from the main guys.
The
So I just
grasshoppers didn't.
assumed they would never change characters.
No, what?
The
No.
grasshopper guys with the things on their
Yeah,
legs.
yeah,
it was
they
the
were
same
just
people.
grasshoppers the whole time. No, I'm not saying it was the same people. It might have been.
It was the same people.
Yeah, you might be right. They might have done, but that's the thing. They didn't have anything to do in that first number that the grasshoppers were in. So it's like
So was it frogs in the second one then?
the frogs were like at the end. They were in the second act. I'm pretty sure.
This is really interesting, guys.
Are you being
Well, I was
sarcastic?
thinking that, but at the end of the day,
I'm
we are just
confused.
siblings having a conversation,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's the
yeah,
point
yeah.
of this podcast. So
Confusion.
That's fair. Well, yeah. So anyway, rating Cirque out of 10. Anything? We're just gonna rate
this
everything
one, well, this is
today.
the thing. I was saying this because we went to whatever the steampunk one was years ago, and it wasn't as good as this one.
I think this one was better.
So I would give this one like, in terms of shows I've seen in my life, like an 8. I would say is kind of fair.
8.5.
I'm gonna say 7.5. I
Okay.
like Cirque a lot. I just think the one thing that I don't get out of Cirque that I do get out of like a main theatre show is like real exciting energy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
There's not really like a blow away moment.
yeah,
is the problem.
There's some really big like spectacles, like oh my god, wow, I can't believe they did that. And moments where you're like on the edge of your seat, but nothing that like gets me like into it, like a theatre show often does.
Some of the music's
But-
quite cool, but I do feel like they land on the more floaty side of music, which is why it doesn't.
It's very classical
Yeah.
and gentle.
Yeah. Do you know what I've just realised is the annoying thing is obviously we just did Cirque. This is going to be quite a theatre-centric podcast because first of all, we haven't even done Paddington yet. Second of all, we've got another show to cover, but it's only her that's got to
Well
cover it.
remembered, because I would have never remembered that.
Yeah.
We saw Paddington.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good. Oh, it's so
Well,
good.
we wouldn't know if all of it's good.
That's so true.
We missed the first 15 minutes.
What happened?
What did happen?
Oh, well, it's quite a long story actually.
Fantastic.
But
We've got time.
Basically, we were all in the car on the way to just the dinner before. Like, we didn't know where we were going to go to eat, but Mum supposedly had like Tesco vouchers from her. What's it
Let's
called?
go, Mum.
What's
You
it
can
called?
count on a mum for
Big up
one
the
thing.
mum,
From her
Dem.
club
She got
card.
vouchers.
Club
And
card
she
vouchers.
wanted to use the Zizi's ones, and we'd gone to Zizi's like what was it the week before, and I was
Yeah.
like, no.
Please stop taking us diseases.
I was just like, not
Big up
again.
Zizi's.
Yeah.
There goes
I
the
was
Brandil.
like, I don't have anything massively against Zizi's. It's just they
Good
don't
food.
they don't have a massive range of like
I actually
food
loved
that
Zizi's
I
on the
like.
last one there, to be fair.
That's the only thing is like I don't mind pizza, but I try to avoid it.
Yeah.
So I'd already had it last week. Anyways, so then there was 2 other places that was an option that would take the vouchers as well. And I don't know what the names were. I think maybe one of them was Bella Italia, and there was another one. I was interested in the other one. Leo was not having it. He was
course.
like, no, I've been there before and it's awful. It's so bad. And I was like looking at the menu and I was like, but this one looks good. Like it's got quite a range of a menu. And he was like, no, I went there a few years ago and it was awful. It was so bad. And he was
He-
just not budging at all.
He does get very angry very quickly, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Because
and
I
then-
know I've got an anger issue, but I never let it get to the point of like stomping and kicking around like Leo
But like,
does.
but Mum and Dad were like, but Leo, that was a few years ago.
Mm.
It's probably changed by now.
Yeah.
We'd hope.
Leo
And he
just
was like,
feels specifically
he was just
threatened.
so angry, and he was like, no, I'm not going there. Anywhere else. I'll go anywhere, not there. And I was like, you're just saying that because I'm saying that I will be happy to go there. And you're just like,
He's a man who knows what he wants.
and I'm just
Your
like,
demise.
Whatever Tilly doesn't want.
and I was just like, come on, like, sometimes not a lot, but sometimes I have to suck it up when, like, for other people for restaurants that I don't like. And he was like, no, I'm not going there. No. And so we went to another, did we go to Bella Italia in the end?
You did.
Yeah.
And then
That's
it
where we
turns
found
out that
you.
they didn't take the vouchers between, like, 5 and 7.
That's
They
so
only took them after
funnily
7.
specific. That's actually amazing.
And then
After
we
all
were
that.
we were there at like 6, and Dad was fuming. So he was like, "Well, let's go somewhere else then, because I'd like to go somewhere nice if we're gonna if we're in London and blah blah blah." And I was like, "But it's so cold outside," and I had a really really badly injured knee at the time.
I didn't realise this would actually be a long story,
No,
but I'm
Yeah.
enjoying
I'm
it for the
glad
record.
because we got to them like a bit after I needed to put some stuff in the car. I went in and went out. I didn't even talk to them really. It's just like, give me the keys.
Basically, my knee was like quite badly injured at the time, and I was like, I can't be walking around London cold, like in pain. Like, please, can we just sit and eat? Like, I don't care what I'm gonna eat. I really don't care. And Dad was really not happy about it, and he was like getting really angry, and he was like, let's just find somewhere. And he was like, you guys are so picky. And I was like, pick anywhere as long as it's a quick walk. And he was trying to find like really fancy restaurants and stuff, and I was like, they're like a 20-minute walk, like, be so for real. That we're stood outside a perfectly good restaurant.
Yep.
That there's so much option, and like, can we just go and eat? And he was like,
I'd have
"Will
been Team
you-"
Paul just for the record.
He
But
was like, well, you guys have to be so picky all the time, and it's my birthday dinner. And Mum was like, your birthday dinner's tomorrow, actually. This is the theatres for your birthday.
That wasn't any better,
Birthday.
by the way. The
Yeah.
birthday dinner tomorrow. I kind of wanted to get to that actually, but I'll
yeah.
let you finish.
But so we ended up going back inside. He was not happy about it at all, and then we nearly got up and left again. But it was because we were stood outside in the cold. There was no forward thinking about it. There was no like, if they don't take the cards or whatever, the vouchers, sorry, then where would we go? Like, no one thought about that. So it's kind of like, I didn't feel too much sympathy, because no one thought, what if that doesn't happen? We didn't have a backup plan. So I was like, you win some, you lose some.
yeah.
We also lost another one straight after.
Oh,
Because
God.
then we were after all that arguing, we sat down, we were finally eating, and he was like, you guys had come, and I just gone to the toilet, and I came back, and we were
Can
about
I,
to
before you tell the punchline, sorry, what were you going to say there?
pay.
Yeah, you're about to pay. Before you say that, Max and I had gone off to the car to film video messages, because we would have just joined them at the restaurant, but we do these video messages for fans, and we had loads that we were backed up on, and so we went to the car to start filming them. I think we got 2 done. For anyone who
like 4 or 5.
did we?
Done, yeah.
So for anyone who's got one of us in a car, you'll now know what literally happened as we were filming them. Because go on, what happened?
So Dad was like, okay, check what time it's like. Like someone said something about checking it, or said get the tickets.
Yeah.
And Mum looked at the tickets and went, oh, it starts at 7. And it was like 11 past 7. And we were like, and Dad just starts like swearing. He was like,
Fuck.
he was so angry. He was like, Sarah, I told you to check the time and you didn't. And she was like, I'm sorry, I meant to, but then I was looking at the restaurants and blah blah blah.
And so we get a call.
Run. Well, I ran for my life. My injured knee in the cold. I was running. It was really quite what's the word?
I don't know. You're the
Nah.
one thinking
Your
it.
sentence.
Yeah.
Nah, skip that. Anyways.
That was
We-
good.
We got there, and there was some other people who also thought it started at 7:30,
Yeah.
and we were running in, and they were just sort of coming in, going like, "Oh yeah, we're quite early, aren't we?" And we were like, "Oh, like you guys know it starts at 7:30 as well," and they were like, "What?" And we were like, "Oh, yeah, sorry about that."
Yeah,
And they
so
were like, we thought we were early.
we were so like literally we were in the middle of doing our video messages, and we got the call, I think, from Leo to tell us what had happened. And when
He just went, so the show started, by the way.
I wish there were cameras in the car for how quickly me and Max just dropped everything, got out the car and started moving. Because again, for us, never mind you guys as well, who are also in a rush, missing the first 15 minutes of that show was like
Piss.
just the end of the world. It was the worst thing that could have happened. So yeah, we were pretty upset, and we ran over. We actually beat you guys by like 5 minutes as well.
I must admit, I got over it pretty quickly. We've had some very worse stuff happen to us recently.
Oh,
Absolutely, yeah.
I was
yeah.
fuming. He was like,
Yeah.
and then I missed the 15 minutes after that because I was so fuming.
Yeah, he was
What
just
is
sat
wrong? No,
sat
that's-
down seething.
Yeah, that's a him problem at that point, because I locked in. I got in there and I
Yeah,
was like,
same.
right, what's this story about? Because I barely know Paddington as it is, so I was like, I've really got to sort of find out what's going on here. But it was such a good show, is what
so
we've not
good.
really
It was
said
so
yet.
good.
Yeah.
What I will say And this is our fault for coming in at like a slightly not weird time, but a time that they're giving more context. And that bit was a bit like, oh, is this going to be good? And then once they started doing bigger numbers, and what they've done with that theatre is like one of the best things I've seen that theatre do, to be honest. Yeah, just in terms of like the amount of money that's been put behind it, go see it.
And also Paddington is just magical. The actual bear himself, like genuinely watching him, both. He's obviously played by a female smaller person who literally just encapsulates the movement of this bear perfectly, to the point where
so cute.
You do
Even
genuinely
though it's not
forget
real.
there's a human in there, genuinely, because it is like,
it's just a silly dude just going like,
yeah, exactly. It's
things.
utterly amazing. So that was really fun. I'm trying to think of other things that are worth mentioning. I mean, obviously the music's written by Tom Fletcher, who also wrote the song Stargirl, for anyone who didn't know, just a little connection there that we obviously sung. So yeah, the guy wrote all the music for Paddington as well.
And the story's great. It makes you feel something.
Yeah, the story is really, really good. And again, the sort of inclusion of like, the rhythm of London, those sorts of songs, and like really nice moments like that. It just feels like the perfect London show, basically.
Also, and sort of in a similar vein, on saying that, if you are watching this and you're too worried that it's going to be like too young or whatever, what I will say is the first act panders towards the younger audience more in terms of like jokes and context and all this kind of stuff. Second act, they whack it up a notch, and they actually start
crying with
they
laughter.
actually start telling some really good jokes and just like reactions to things and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, okay, yeah, no, the comedy is actually quite good in this one. Like it.
There's also a sing-along song.
Yes, there is. I forgot about that.
What is it?
Mama,
yeah.
maid. Mama, mama.
Mama, marmalade.
That's
I,
the
think
one.
I feel like that was too many Mars.
Marmalade. Yeah, that's
There
it.
we
That's
go.
it. That's it. So I was doing too many. I was just going for it.
I did say that.
We worked. That was teamwork, though. You saw that happen. We battened it and got there in the end.
Figured it out.
So yeah, out of 10 then. Paddington. What are you guys rating it? I'm not gonna lie.
I think my original, which I'm going to stick with, was 8.5.
I need to cross-reference.
8.5 at Paddington.
That's peak. Yeah.
Oh, I've easily got to go like 9.7. I think.
Ooh, I think that might be a bit high.
There's
for me.
maybe 9.5. There's like tiny bits of room for improvement. Do you know what I will say? The one thing that I thought was that there were so many numbers where there weren't enough ensemble on stage when there could have been.
No, I agree
That
with
was
that.
my
That's a good point.
only
That's a very
issue
good
with
point.
it. Like Pretty Little Dead Things is this massive villain song, and they only had 4 dancers, and I was like, that's wrong. Get more people on stage now.
A devil's advocate counter for you.
Okay.
Do you think that because of how much is going on with like the scenery and around stage, the one I know that you were missing people for was the woman's the bad girl.
Pretty Little Dead
yeah,
Things.
Pretty Little Dead. Is that what you just said?
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
But yeah, no, I think a lot of the time there was so much going on with either the visual on the screen or other things. I'm sure they tested all of it and went, it's too busy. And like sometimes it just is.
I
But
don't know.
I
don't know.
agree with you for Pretty Little Dead Things. There wasn't enough people on stage. But
Didn't they also like do stuff? They kind of did stuff with that box thing that was on stage, and then that would have been too many people.
Oh, sort of, but again, there were so many moments where it just felt like there was dead space on the stage to me. But that was such a small, picky detail.
Do you put the Cirque shows individually down in your list? Because I might actually
I
add
currently
those two.
haven't, to the best.
Because they do have.
Oh no, I might
songs,
have Curious in there actually.
And it is a professional. Was that the one before?
Yeah, let me check.
Yeah, because I don't think I have either. Anyway, Paddington's 5th on my list, so I'll probably give it, which is high, by the way. I'll probably have to. Yeah, I'll go for 9.5. I think 9.5 is actually solid for it. To be fair, it is an unbelievable show.
I might move mine to a 9, persuaded by others.
It's so good.
I did put Cirque in there actually.
I think every time if I went back to watch that show, I would never have a bad time. And also, though obviously it does rely on talent quite a lot, that's one of those shows that honestly, if one of the singers was a bit meh, you'd still be like, fucking sick. Don't get
Paddington.
work. Yeah, for
Yeah.
Paddington.
I think
'cause
it's also
just-
cool to see the original cast.
Yes, definitely really cool. So yeah, basically that's it. The show's pretty much sold out for the next 3 months, so this isn't even remotely an ad for it. Not that it ever was, but yeah, it's definitely worth seeing if you are in London and get the chance. And we had loads of fun. Now, quickly, because we've talked so much about theatre, you went to see Hadestown. What did you think?
Was not as good. Unfortunately,
I'm devastated to hear that. We had a bit of preamble before we started recording, and I was sort of like, well, if you've got the right people on stage, and this is the problem with Hadestown, is it really does rely on people singing well, and if they're not singing well, that show is ruined because
I thought the storyline was really cool. Because actually, the three like what are they called? Those three singers.
not chances. The Fates. The Fates.
They were really good. All of them were really good.
I like that you thought chances though. That's actually weirdly clever of you.
It's something to do with that.
Because fate and chance are such similar words, but you wouldn't. Well done, Max.
Thank you.
That was really good.
Anyway,
Honestly, I'm taking the compliment because you don't give me them much. So
they were really good. Like really good singers.
Joe, that kind of surprises me because they're not always on form, but they're
They
good.
were good.
What we were discussing as well was there's this really, really talented guy doing it out on Broadway at the moment, which is a bit of a shame that it's not here because I think he's British as well, a guy called Jack Wolf. And he's unbelievable as that role. Like he is genuinely, and there have been some pretty good people that have played him as well. Jordan Fisher.
Yeah.
He's played him and he did well.
Mm-hmm. Jordan Fisher's one of the most popular ones actually.
Really?
From what I've seen.
I said to my friend, I was like, I'd love to see Jordan Fisher do that.
Yeah. I've seen quite a lot of people rank their favourite Orpheus.
Sorry.
Thanks.
You probably could just say Orpheus. Is that not the plural anyway?
I just wanted to say the plural.
Right, okay, fine.
But anyway, I've seen people rank their favourites and 9 times out of 10 Jordan's like top 2.
Yeah, fair. Well, Jack's very new is the other thing. He's literally only been doing it for like a few months. But
anyway, did we want to wrap that up? Did you have any further thoughts? Because we've been talking about theatre for like 20 minutes now.
There was the main two, the girl and the boy, like they weren't great, unfortunately. The girl was good in Wait For Me reprise, but if she wasn't...
Was she Asian?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we had her last time, and I was actually
quite good.
I was really impressed by her.
I don't think we would have had the same person.
She was. That's a shame. But
she was good for me in that song.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what I meant. She was good in that song, but I'd be shocked if she wasn't because
this next one's for Tilly.
In my opinion, that's like the most well-known song from Hadestown.
Yeah, probably.
So if she'd have not done that well, I'd have probably just cried.
Yeah.
But he didn't do that song very well. The normal version.
Oh my god, the Orpheus version is so powerful as well.
He did it
when he does the
awfully.
sounds like drumming. I love that note. It's so good.
He was more of a shouter singer, I guess.
You don't want that for Orpheus. You want it to be delicate, and then for him to be pushing himself with those high notes.
And he also struggled a little bit with falsetto, and he sings a lot of falsetto when he sings the Lars.
La, 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 la. It's tough to sing. Like I'm not
saying it's not. I'm just saying it was sad because every time I heard him sing the first Lars, I knew the second ones were coming.
Yeah.
And I was like,
he goes up to la 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 la, which doing that over and over again throughout a show.
Second compliment.
But yeah, no, I think if I did enough training for that, I'd probably be able to sing that show. But it's one of the hardest male sings, I would say.
Well, because the other thing is I was starting to get for me, he was going further and further down in who I rank in my head and stuff. But there would be times where he'd do really powerful notes, and I'd be like, okay, he's maybe he was just waiting to I don't know, and then he would throw it away at the end by shouting it because he couldn't hold on to it or so. And I sound really judgy right now.
No, it's okay. I honestly love how much you're analysing because you doing it on your own is fantastic without having us fucking butting in. So yeah.
But yeah, the guy that's sort of like the narrator.
Yeah, Hermes.
He was pretty good. Well, he was really good.
I'm glad for you. We had a bit of a I wouldn't say they were lame, but I think they weren't
undersold.
Yeah, they were the understudy. What we had, and it was sort of wasn't quite as powerful. Good in certain
moments, but just not powerful enough.
Yeah.
Did you like what the stage did? I don't know whether to give spoilers, but the first time I saw that, I went,
we were we all just went, wow.
And then the hole as well in the middle is just such a nice little touch. I love that stage.
It's cool that it goes further up and it must go far down.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, sorry, I just want to steer us away from theatre now because some people watching are probably going, but we wanted to move on to the childhood myths segment because that is something that we making more of a regular thing. We want you guys to give your suggestions as well. So please, if you have any wacky childhood myths that your parents used to tell you, even if you think it's something that no one else has done or heard of or whatever, please leave them in the comments so that we can shout them out next week. Now, this week's one is from Sky's Stall for me. It's from, never mind.
I thought you said Sky. I was like, who's Sky and why are they stalling for you?
No, but thank you so much for trying.
Welcome.
It says Angelexis, so I don't know if it's like Angelexis or Angel Exis.
And he says my reading age is bad. His doesn't exist.
Listen, I don't know what to call this person, but they said if you watch too much TV, your eyes will go square. Is the myth that they were told. So what do you guys think? I'm confused.
Well, this is the thing. Obviously, our eyes don't go square.
Yeah.
Because that's impossible. They're circles in our head.
But is there something to be said about the way that your eyes, like, hear me out. If they've been overshown a certain amount of like light or specifically TV light, could you not get that almost blocked out of your view? If you damage that one part.
Is he saying real things right now?
It doesn't sound like English what you're saying.
Okay, so let me picture this, right? You're looking at a TV, or
Yeah.
you're looking at the room that a TV's in.
Yeah.
The TV only takes a small portion of what you're looking at. So what if it made a square in your vision where just the TV was?
But that's so stupid because that's the same thing as saying, what if your eyes went square? That's just never going to happen.
I'm not saying.
So you've got like an outline of a square in your vision. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, almost like a little blocker kind of thing because you stared at the TV too long.
Yeah, but are you seeing the square and everything else is blocked, or the square is blocked?
The square is blocked
Right.
because of the TV. That was where the TV was.
I'm just running the numbers.
just-
I know Dobby's
I-
not following this, but he's got his own information.
But I thought the myth was if you sit too close to the TV, your eyes.
So that's what I was going to get to.
Or I think they may have said if you just look at the TV for too long, but I was always told
If you
if
sit
it's
too
too
close,
close.
yeah.
then your eyes go
And what I was going to say is realistically, if we do dissect this myth as meta as we can, all it is a phrase that parents are saying to actual young children because they can't compartmentalize what the fuck is actually going on by damaging your eyes when you say you're going to not be able to see very well as a child. They don't believe that because they can see very well, if you know what I'm saying.
So is there any truth to
Facts.
this?
Well, I think obviously your eyes don't go square. That's the myth debunked. Your eyes
Yeah,
don't go
busted.
Square.
We know.
Right, okay.
I mean, I don't have Minecraft eyes.
I had hope, I was like, maybe there is something there.
What does happen is you can get eye strain, dry eyes, headaches, and blurry vision, or like difficulty focusing after you stop watching.
Sounds like a
so
normal
like brain
Tuesday for
fog.
me.
So
All
yeah, a
of
little
that.
bit of brain fog.
I have a lot of difficulty focusing, to be fair.
It won't permanently change the shape of your eyes, and it won't ruin your eyesight on its own. So, yeah.
Why did you scoff?
I can't remember.
Well, this is the thing. I mean, luckily for all of these future myths, we'll give our own opinion and see how we feel, and then just get Dobby to chat GPT it and give you a real answer.
That's basically what the segment is.
Yeah,
but
I don't
I
wanna-
think a lot of the time we'll have more arguments about it because it'll be a bit more up in the air than just no.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's so like, it's obviously a myth because my eyes are pretty round. Unless you have astigmatism like me, then mine are oval.
Well, what
Hey,
will...
clap.
Well done, Dobby.
For real.
What will be interesting to find out, and this is the thing, is that we can't possibly know this type of thing until, I would say, like 2050, and maybe not even then, is how phone usage affects our eyes in the long term in terms of just having it constantly in front of you, because obviously phones have only been around for, 20 years odd? Like, as in, sorry, smartphones.
No, you're right. Yeah,
Smartphones.
iPhones.
I should have been more specific.
More or less.
But
Wouldn't it be like 17 years?
yeah, like not even, and that's the
Because,
thing. You can't.
Like
You
the iPhone
can't.
17.
No, because
No?
they've maybe.
Anyway, point I'm making is you
yeah,
can't do long enough lifespan tests to know what we're going to be like at the end of, in terms of our vision and whatnot, because they've not been able to. And maybe AI could generate that. To be fair, enough information about a human in. Maybe they do know that, but I certainly don't. Put
But
it that
like,
way.
you could say that about everything that's like kind of new. Is it might like make us just disintegrate in the future.
Well, yeah, this is the thing. I mean, a new thing comes out and everyone's saying, well, it'll give you cancer. And it's like, will everything give me
Yes,
cancer at this point? Because that's
Fun
what it kind of
fact,
feels like.
Everything ever.
But that is the common thing, that when there's like either a new
1
piece
in
of
2
technology,
people get cancer.
that's a shame. That's really sad.
That's a little fun
Is that
fact
an
file in the
actual-
corner
can you
over there.
cross-
I learned that in biology.
I'm
She
pretty
told
sure
me
it
that. I
Okay.
was learning about
Well,
cancer
if a
and she
teacher
me
told
that.
you that, then at least you have a source that you can blame. But yeah, we'll fact check that.
'Cause then someone next to me turned to their mate and went, "Well, I hope it's not you."
You say 1 in 2.
Yeah.
So half.
I thought
Do
it
you
was
know
1 in
what
3.
what I believe is 1 in 2 get it in their lifetime, but like obviously
Yeah, not die from it.
you
just
can
say
literally
that.
get it in the
In
last
the
like 6
UK,
months of your life.
In
Well,
the UK,
true.
about 1 in 2 people are born today are likely to be diagnosed with cancer at some point in their life.
Wow. Thank you for bringing that.
That's the
Damn.
fact.
Glorious
It's kind of
fun
fact,
facts
but then
to the
there's probably
table.
like not loopholes, but like you would imagine that a lot of them will have treatable cancers. So like it doesn't mean like
Still cancer.
50% of people are certain death.
It
but-
is still cancer, Tills, and that shit's rough, regardless of how you look at it. But and you know what? Maybe this is the thing, because obviously I was sort of joking a second ago by saying, well, everything that's coming out is going to give us cancer nowadays. But actually, maybe we are just doing that to ourselves. I say doing it to ourselves. I don't
That's
think.
just reproduction.
Do you know
We've
what
ever
you
made
can
anything.
guarantee is that now everything coming out will give you protein.
What?
Everything.
I want to buy a bike.
Everything's got protein.
How
in
much
it.
protein does my bike have?
Probably loads. You think about how much protein is in metal.
Really?
Is there? Don't make me fact check. Because then when I open up my chat GPT around other people, they'll be like, "Why are you checking if bikes have protein in them?"
Go on.
Yeah, type in,
check
does
if
a
there's
bike
check
have
if there's
protein?
protein in metal.
Do that exact search. Does a bike have protein?
Does a bike have protein? I can't believe I'm typing.
This is what we should be using it for.
Yeah.
No, a bike does not have protein. I'm gonna say about the eyes, and just how to protect your eyes.
Are we still on that?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Because looking at something isn't good for your eyes. So I feel like we
I
need
think
to
looking
we
at
need to
you
give
is
the
good for
viewers
My eyes.
what you should do to protect your eyes from being dry.
Mhm.
There's a rule called the 20-20-20 rule, and every 20 minutes look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds.
Oh,
That's very interesting.
So it just changes your focus for 20 seconds.
Such
And
a shame that I don't know
um,
measurements.
blink more. That sounds obvious, but it does help. If you just blink more.
No,
while
I
you're
should
watching.
blink more. I think I do just keep my eyes open.
Yeah,
for, like,
I think
long
people do
periods.
that,
That's why my eyes get so dry.
I just like the idea that Tilly got stuck on. Oh, well, I'm not going to be able to figure out what's 20 feet away from me because I'm bad with measurements. She's just like, I can't do this exercise.
Yeah, and sit in a well-lit room and take regular breaks, and don't sit close to the TV.
Okay, well that's great. I'm
How
glad
long were
we
you
got
meant
that.
to blink for?
Just please, just
blink
keep blinking
regularly.
and stop talking.
Yes.
Thank you so much for sending in that childhood myth. And if you guys want to do one for the next episode that we do it, please
This is actually
leave
crazy. It's
your
like strobe
crazy
lighting.
childhood myths in the comments. In fact, do it now. Do it right now so you don't forget. And also, while I'm here, if you don't follow us on socials, 13 Again Pod, we actually have social media everywhere. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, obviously, that's where you are, or Spotify, where you are as well.
My eyebrow muscles are starting to twitch.
Make sure you find all of us on social media everywhere, because then you'll never miss out on anything ever. Now, Tills, it's time for trending with Tills, but we don't have a lot of time, so if you can maybe make it like a quick 60-second
Don't
roundup,
you
that would
worry.
be awesome.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for the first one. Have you guys seen that Dr. Pepper song?
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that noise?
Baby, Dr. Pepper. It's just that girl that did a TikTok and said, I
Yeah.
got a new theme song for Dr. Pepper, and it goes like this. And then they used
It's like,
it in an ad.
also like Dr.
brilliant.
Pepper, baby. It's good and nice.
Yeah, it's good and
Doo-doo-doo,
nice,
something
that's
like
it.
that.
Wow.
Oh, wait,
That's-
did they
I've not
actually
even
use
heard
it?
of
it.
I swear it was just a girl.
No, they
like,
used
on
it.
TikTok.
They used it.
they made a remix of it,
Yeah.
kind of thing. They put a
Well,
track behind
someone
it.
else made a remix of it, but I don't know
Right.
if they ended up using that.
Good for Dr.
But
Pepper.
it's actually like low-key like a vibe.
And do you know what makes me really
Baby.
happy about it? Obviously, it does happen quite consistently, but not enough, in my opinion. Is the big companies finally understanding social media?
I don't even think it's that. I think Dr. Pepper got lucky.
They
genuinely.
did get a bit lucky that she already started that off for them.
Yeah.
But a lot of companies don't even pounce on that.
No, I know,
They
but-
have someone doing a major thing and they go, "Oh no, that doesn't match our branding." It's like, give a fuck. You just want people to buy your shit.
I think nowadays companies do jump on it because they'll see anything blowing up on the internet and go, well, clearly we need to do something with this. But you're right. Back in the past, that wouldn't happen.
No.
But nowadays, brands are constantly trying to make moments like that. So the marketing team...
Loads of brands started asking her to do like in the comments, and then
They'll
she
all
got
be like,
like
me
her-
too.
Yeah, there was one. I'm not really sure like what brand it was. I think it was another like drinking brand. But it was like is it the coconut water one maybe?
whatever.
Anyways, she did one for them, but in the bottom it was like paid ad something, and someone was like, "Good for you, girl.
Big
like
win, big
I'm
win.
happy for you."
Yeah. Respect. So anyway, got Dr. Pepper covered. Glad
Yeah.
that happened. Anything else?
Have you guys seen that guy that's like, boom, 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 I got like hella money, I got like hella
That
money.
weirdly
I got
rings
like
a bell,
$5.
but I don't know why.
Oh, because this is the type of thing that you would do. Because he's like beatboxing and singing at the same time. It's like, got like hella money. I got like hella. Wait, let me find it. Oh yeah, there it is.
Sounds very interesting. Can we see?
Oh. No,
Why not?
because I can't find the video of him doing it. Oh wait, there we go.
He sounds like he's stuck in a riff off with himself. Oh. Okay, I haven't seen this.
This is absolutely something Harvey would do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
fair
almost
enough.
died.
No, that's
Um,
quite funny.
Thank you for sharing that with me because now I'm going to go
welcome.
and make that myself and post it and
I
get loads of
got
success
like
on the
hella
internet.
And then there's like a thing that goes with it. Everyone's doing like, it's like dun 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 dun. I got like hella money.
Well, but do you know what the crazy thing is? If they sampled that and put that behind quite a cool beat, that would be quite a cool vocal sample. Like I would
It's
actually
like
use that.
It's like the Louis Theroux thing.
You
Remember that? My money don't jiggle jiggle.
Oh, Max has already got ideas. If you're that guy, you might want to trademark that bit of
It is.
song.
You're right. It's a cool pattern
Yeah, you got a good
to
flow
do
there.
something with. Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Is that everything for trending?
There was one more thing,
Uh-oh.
and it's about the Sidemen.
Oh.
You know how they're doing another charity match? It's very controversial because now obviously they've been split into the different teams.
Whoa.
So it's a bit controversial who's on what team.
Why is that
because-
controversial?
Well, because some people like, I don't know, because obviously Ethan and Simon are on the same team and they're both quite good footballers, but then Toby and Vic are on the same team, and obviously JJ's on the team with Simon and Ethan, and
So
that's the
They're all on the away,
non-Sidemen team.
the All Stars
Yeah, so then Toby and Vic are both on the
Sidemen.
we
team.
should
Sidemen
hit
team.
up Papa Vic, see if we can get some tickets.
Oh my God, that's so true. We'll send Vic a little.
But I
we'll
want to
send Vic a little
know, how are
message.
they going to make it equal? Because there's 7 of them.
It doesn't matter. There's other players.
Yeah, but it's like, it's the Sidemen. It is the Sidemen charity football match.
Yeah, but they're all still there.
True. Anyways,
Sorry.
so I think...
Sorry to completely just throw a.
Yeah.
I-
And realistically, they had to switch it up, really,
Yeah.
didn't they?
Well, everyone thought that Harry was definitely going to be on the YouTube All-Stars, but now they're not sure, because obviously Harry's quite good at
Have
football.
they not announced it yet?
No, because
They
I
left
think
him
they
till
haven't
last.
announced Josh or Harry.
Right.
I think Josh is going to be on the Sidemen team.
Yeah, that would make
He
sense.
has to be. Like, I think it'd be a bit not odd, but he just seems he should stay on the Sidemen team. But then I saw a TikTok earlier, and so like the way they've put the photos, like there's one like shadow in the middle, and it's got like both the
Harry
shirts on.
might do a half and half.
and people were saying like I think Harry's the one in the middle.
What, he's just going to play on each team,
Yeah,
each
yeah,
half, and just see how he
yeah.
does. That would be really
I-
funny,
that would
actually.
be
Well,
funny.
either way, his team wins.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that'll be really exciting, and hopefully we can get ourselves down to that because I think that'll be a good day out. Now, we don't have much left to do other than the comment shout out really quickly, because every week we do a shout out for someone in the comments, whether it's just something that you liked about the episode or a question that you have. And so this week is to Cadence Johnson, who says, "Hey guys, been following for forever. I can't miss a podcast. It just lights up my Saturday. What would you guys take with you to the live podcast if you could only take 2 things?"
To the live podcast, well, spray bottle has got to be one.
I'm taking Doughboy. He's coming. He's got to come. He's integral.
Tills, can you have the
Are we saying,
magazine,
like-
please? Can you take the magazine?
Shout out to
Yeah.
the 13 Again magazine. That was amazing.
And then I'm trying to think now, maybe more of a personal thing that I'd want.
Well, can makeup just be there?
No, you can only have 2 things.
No, but that's not my thing. What if someone
No,
else is
you can
doing
only
it?
bring 2 things.
Okay, so makeup's already there.
I'm struggling to think of a second thing as well because
On my phone.
we're so like non-picky / easy with doing our shows. We don't like need anything
it.
except the equipment.
Pillsbury Doughboy and a confetti cannon. Those are the 2.
What
There's-
about
Are we
microphones?
doing that?
Well, that's yours.
What?
Are we even doing confetti
No.
cannons?
I don't know.
I don't think we are. We probably can't.
I'm just telling you I want one. Whether or not that ends up happening is...
Right. Don't expect confetti cannons, guys. We'll do other stuff. It costs. Do you know what's crazy? And I'll say this to you guys now. It costs so much to let those cheap confetti cannons off in those venues because they just can't afford. They can afford it. They're just all pussies and think that the cleanup's going to be 12 years long. It's not. It's not that bad. But they charge you thousands just to do it, and it's like, well, no, we're not going to pay that.
Right, anyway, you got your 2 items?
I didn't do the second. Second item would be spray bottle and my phone.
You
Well done.
just took mine.
Shit.
And what are you doing?
I did magazine on my phone.
Fantastic. That's what we're bringing. These 2 are addicted to their phones. We need help.
Well, no, because I need
Get
my
them
phone
into
for
therapy.
Like,
Not
planning.
even
Get them off their
Defend it.
phones. Thank you all so much for watching this week's episode of the podcast. I've been Harvey, that's been Max, that's been Tilly, and that over there is Dobby, who is actually currently filming.
Who the fuck is that? When did he get
He's
here?
filming a BTS of how he films the podcast.
Am I going to be in the BTS?
Yeah.
No, everyone's face is blurred.
So make sure you check him out on social media as well so that you get to see that video. And all that's left now is Tilly's moment.
Good and nice. Dr. Pepper, baby.
It's good and nice.
Bye.
Sponsor us, Dr. Pepper.
Put me in your video, Dobby.